Hey everyone, welcome. So today I want to give you an introduction to my new book, The Game of Life, How to Play the New Way. I know this will probably flip backwards on the video. Just want to show you the cover. Some people love the cover, and I know when people fall in love with the cover, it's because the energy on the inside and the information that's there is also calling to them. So if you are a mum that is burning with your challenges, there is energetic laws in here. It's like the rules to the game of life for you to go, oh, that's why I'm getting faced with these types of challenges or this type of thing coming at me. So if you're a rule-based person who loves if this, then this book could be for you to actually understand, okay, I can unravel this stuff myself. In here, the energetic laws, they are simple, but we have not been taught this at school, and we certainly aren't playing the game of life like that. And so once you realize it could be simple enough, then most women start to go, I'm empowered. I could do this life myself. I don't need to reach out for help from XYZ type of people. And of course, most people know coming towards me, it's disempowered for us to be reaching for our answers with other people on the external instead of finding the answers from within. So this book, if you like analogies, goes through analogies to explain these energetic laws for you to understand how do you find your answers within. I find it so frustrating as I've gone along in my path when people say, you've got everything you need on the inside, love. And it's like, well, how do I get there? I don't even know. And so it's my mission to make sure that women know how to connect back with their soul agreement that's encoded within you, like a little seed of intelligence. That's all in the book. It's there within you. And it's your connection to your soul agreement, but it's connection to the divine. The divine is not outside of us, it's within us. You are divine. Your answers are right there. But like one of my analogies, the lava lamp, these blobs of old emotion that we did never express will come up and cloud us from connecting back to our divine self. And so once you start to understand what's going on the inside, I call it our inner universe and this old stuff that we haven't expressed and how it clouds us and what you can do to shift it, then you start to realize, oh, wow, the clarity is always there. The energy is there. The motivation is there. Everything that we are chasing on the outside through all sorts of means, exercise, supplements, breath work, healing sessions, all of that, it's all claimable, hands-free, once you know how to shift this stuff within you. And most of the time that comes back to emotions, really looking at having heart for ourselves as a mum. So if you're a mum that you beat yourself up about certain things, the mother guilt is always there. That's the type of path that I'm bringing everyone back to. The divine play of the game of life is to have heart for ourselves. And it's so severely missing. Us mothers are doing and doing and doing, trying to fix and solve problems and worrying and all of that instead of being the mother. And being the mother is what it feels like to go through all of my daily challenges, what it feels like to have a partner who is like XYZ, what it feels like to have children who show up with these types of challenges, what it feels like to be a mum who's exhausted, who's choking down on life, who feels horrid on the inside, who is exhausted. So there's quite a lot in here for you to absorb as you go along on the journey of reading this book, The Game of Life. I will show you in the contents. There are all the energetic laws with the analogy story that I talk about, and there's another whole page of them. They use my personal stories and how I came to these analogies to ground it, to make it practical so that women who've read this book go, oh, I get this. So it's not super out there, but if you love the energetic side of things, well, then this is where it's at as well. It kind of marries the two. So I'm just going to read a couple of examples of what these are. So let's just say I often talk about the chapter of the seed of intelligence, and under that I have your soul path is encoded within you. And that's an energetic law for us all to remember. Your soul path is encoded within you. You are getting pulled to where you're supposed to be and what you're attracted to for a reason. You're also getting repelled from what is not for you. And this is where we have to remember to extrapolate this onto our children. It's really important to understand, even down to the little things. I don't want to eat that, perceived healthy food, Mum. I don't want to put that jumper on in the cold weather. There's reasons for it. And that's where we need to come back as mums to be understanding, hang on, there's energetics here. It's not just choice and it's not just control as we have liked to play the game of life in previous times. Let me just pick another one. Your actors, they're all the people in your external world, including your family members. The energetic law, those in your external reflect what is there to be felt in your internal. So once you realize this is energetic law, every time they behave in a certain way, it becomes more important to feel inwards first, to thank them, say you're bringing something up for me. Magnetically, you are bringing something up for me to feel by you behaving like that. The emotional black box, the energetic law, feeling cannot be turned off. And that's a big one for many people who try to surpass it by, I'm getting calm, I'm doing breath work, I'm going to choose gratitude, but their emotional bodies and their physical bodies are clocking the feelings, like what I call an emotional black box. The monkey mind nets I talk of a lot, particularly around our children's behaviors, but heck, it's us adults as well. You behave from your rising emotions. And that's a big one for us to understand. You are either coming from your ego, your disempowered self, or you are either behaving from your true essence and your soul, your divine unfolding. And once we start to see that in each other, we can then really start to play the game of no more coming from my ego and my monkey mind. I'm going to choose my true essence, but understanding where that all comes from. The lava lamp effect, the state of your inner universe dictates everything in the external, not the other way around. Many people have been brought up, those people are making me feel angry, as opposed to I have a blob of anger coming up and I'm going to attract all the people around me to energetically behave in irritating, infuriating ways for me to feel this. So I could go on. There's more and more and more. Some of them are longer chapters, some of them are quite short, but these, to me, sum up the rules of the game of life. Some of them, obviously there's many more, but how to really understand what's going on in your external and how to then link that. It's a beautiful divine process and order in what's going on within us, physically and emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and developmentally and behaviorally for our children, and what's going on in the external. They're linked. Once we can see all of this, as you will read in my book, you'll start to go, oh, okay, yes, we have been playing life upside down, back to front, backwards, in going out there instead of coming inwards. So you can buy my book at my website, HeidiHosking.com. You can do /shop and go straight there. It has the blurb there as well, so you can read about that, a little bit about me. You can pay for it local pickup if you're here on the Sunshine Coast, or postal order, and I can post it to you. Be in touch if you're overseas and international. I can tell you how you can buy it internationally as well. Please do spread the word to anyone that you feel like might be interested in this type of thing, because I'm not called to go the old way, going through publishing houses who can take control of what you're putting out there into the world. And so hence I'm going forth in this way of spread the word, please. And once you read the book, it's kind of backwards, then I really hope that you're activated to go, oh gosh, I need to spread the word on this, because many women are looking for answers, particularly those women who are struggling in their families and really feeling like the shame. This is me. I'm doing a terrible job at being a mum. I'm spewing my emotions out, on my children. I'm lecturing, I'm picking on my husband and all of that. Those are the women who really need to understand what's going on, because you're not wrong and you're not in a bad place. You're actually right on the edge of coming the new way. And that's why you're having this, because the society around us doesn't let us know that actually our emotions are powerful and actually there's nothing wrong. Your children bringing through those challenges are saying, yep, you're up for this, Mum. I know you are. And I know you can go deeper to find the root cause of what's going on than the old school superficial way, the schooling, the medical, the allied health world. My background is a speech pathologist, so I've come from very mainstream world, dealing with only children I worked with. And that's what really started to tune me into what's going on with the children. And once I saw that, then I started to see it in my children. And then my children took me on this journey, squeezing me until I started to, through searching for light and for hope, I found these analogies coming to me, which then helped me to go, oh my gosh, they're actually energetic law here. And then my partner also came in to squeeze me even further to say, well, why don't you do the whole shebang and look at the whole family unit in itself and how we're all interconnected. So I could keep talking. I'd love to read you this book, but I don't have the time, and I will do it one day to make an audio book. It's not on ebook right now because I haven't felt called to put it on Amazon either. So if you can do the reading, that would be great. If you have any questions, please let me know. And do remember, every month I do a draw for one person to win a free one-on-one session with me if you put a review and tag me in on social media. Let me know if a friend buys a book, because I'm all up for word of mouth, but it's a bit harder to track that, so don't be shy. And of course, if you buy a book, just let me know in the comments. But once I start to see names repeating, I get that, and you get an entry as well. Love to you all, and let's go the new way for ourselves and our children. Bye.